What is good, YouTube? Sovereign Sir Knight, and we are the Snap Squad. What is up with you guys? It's another lovely night, man.
Late
Another
night, man.
lovely, yeah, man. Another lovely week of some Snap Squad stuff. And I mean, tell me, Sir Knight, how was your first week with Jean Grey?
I didn't get Genie Gray until just today, so I
Okay,
haven't played but like 10 games with her.
okay,
Um, so basically, because I've been on vacation, right? That's primarily why the Snap Squad hasn't been putting any content out because I've
right,
been gone for a while now. So like my first day back, back to normalcy, on a big old vacation adventure. Um,
yeah.
but uh, but I just like decided to get Jean Grey today. I was contemplating it for a while, but I think she's gonna be pretty strong. But now I'm like looking at this Echo, and I'm not sure, like if I should be getting that too or not. Like
Mm.
it's tough because I kind of misread Echo. I thought that she only did it like once, but she locks the lane down.
Every
Like that
time.
lane
Yeah.
cannot have any ongoings in it. So like
On
that
your
seems pretty
opponent's side.
strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, on your opponent's side. So that seems pretty strong. Um, so I don't know, man. Jean Grey's been pretty cool. Have you played any games with her? Like, what'd you put her in?
Okay, yeah. So I was kind of like you. I was like on the fence, because it seemed like a lot of people were like hooting and hollering about Jean Grey and how it's going to be like the best card out the series or whatever. And I already saw, like ahead that I wanted um to try to get Echo and Iron Lad. And then I didn't have Kang, so I was like, okay, next week, this week would probably be like the best week for me to try to pop caches. That way, it's all cards that I don't have, because I would be tremendously pissed if I wasted a cache on a null and getting a variant on that,
I'm
and
sharing my
then
screen right now.
possibly getting something else such as like Living Tribunal, which I'm not gonna really play. You know what I mean? So, but like it was like I was looking at it and it was like 3 hours left before the transition for the next week, and I was like, you know what? I was counting like my caches, and I was like, you know what, dude? I'm just gonna go ahead and roll the dice, and I'm gonna try one cache, one spotlight reserve, and
Dang you,
see
man.
if I get it. If I don't, and I get null, or I get Living Tribunal or something else, it is what it is. I tried one. I know I'll be able to achieve enough ranks to be able to get the next one by the end of the week. You know what I mean? So I'll give it a good go. So I popped the first one that's on my list, dude, and boom, Jean Grey. I was like, whoa, okay. I don't gotta
Dude.
open nothing else. I'm out of there. And it was cool because I had, like that little like 2.5 hours or whatever to be able to try to use Jean Grey and then win some games and get the extra 300 tokens and whatnot for the weekend stuff. So I mean, I played her.
What made you want to get her? Just because like you wanted to just try it? Because like 3 hours left, or like I'll just see.
Yeah,
Or
because
did
it's
you
like
like
it's 3 hours left. I could get 300 tokens. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I could get the card, and and I wouldn't have to like worry about it like later. You know what I'm saying? Like if she ends up being like a really good ass card, I'd have her possibly. You know what I'm saying? Instead of like waiting for Russian roulette to happen, before I can pull the trigger on her. So I just wanted to see, what I mean? Because it's like it's a new card. I want to get the new cards of the week, and I want to be able to do every single freaking quest that's possible. But I just know it's not going to be possible every
dude,
time.
I don't even do the win 20 games, win 15 games. I don't even do those quests, man. Like
Oh, you don't do those?
nah, I don't work towards doing them. I just do my dailies.
Yeah,
If I do it, I do it. If I don't even care. Like 150 credits, I'm not gonna like bust my hump, man. 20 wins, like
yeah,
that's like
it's a lot.
45 games. That's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
40, like 30 to 40 games. Like that's a lot in a weekend.
Yeah,
Like
for
I may
sure.
not have time for that, you know. Like that's a lot. That's just too much, man. Like I think they need to drop that down because they give you such pitiful amount of credits for it. Like what is it,
Yeah,
150 credits for like 20 wins?
something like
Like
that.
that's insane.
They give you like 150 gold. They give you like 200 credits or something like that, and then they
Yeah,
give you
like 200
300
credits is
tokens.
just
So it's really rough.
stupid. That's just 4 collection levels, like for 20 wins. Like I don't know what's going on with them on that.
Yeah, the only thing that's like do decent or whatever, right, is that if I have like okay, if one of the quests is you got to do a certain amount of wins, like 20 wins was last week's quest, and then it was 15 wins with Jean Grey, or no, it was 3 wins with
Wins.
Jean Grey,
No, just
and
four.
then
It's
four
4 wins
wins,
with
yeah,
Jean.
4 wins
See,
with Jean
that's
Grey,
much more manageable. 4 wins you can
yeah,
like do pretty
and then it
easily.
was also like 15 wins with
Phoenix Force.
Phoenix, so I was like, all right, so it's like okay, if I just throw Phoenix Force into my deck, or if I play a deck with Phoenix Force, and I can win 20 times, or at least 15 times, you know what I'm saying? I can get 2 quests done or whatever. And so I just go into Conquest and I just do Proving Grounds and I just don't snap. So it's like, okay, I can play a deck that I don't really play that often, and I can just keep fucking around with it and trying to get used to it and like figuring out what works and stuff. And then I'll just like if I win, you know what I'm saying? As long as they're not snapping, I'm not snapping. So I win a couple of games and whatnot. And it's like no loss, it's just a win-win situation. Besides my
It's just
time
like a
being
heavy grind, though, right? Like,
it is.
let's say you win that Proving Grounds, like it takes you 3 or 4 wins. That's not
Right?
even like halfway. Like you got to do that like 3 or 4 more times before
Right.
you finish that Phoenix Force quest. Like that's a lot of Phoenix Force. Like if you don't want to play that card, like if you don't have, if you don't want to play that deck, like that's a lot of that deck that I don't want to
Yeah.
play. You know,
It's
like
it's actually a lot with like Jean Grey too, man. Cause I was just like I was playing her, and I guess cause I'm just not like fully like versed in using her yet. So I'm just trying to figure out like ways where I can use her. And for some reason, like the first time I had played her, I was thinking it was just for the opponent. Like I could put that card there and then force the opponent to play there, but I could play somewhere else. Then I had to look at it again when I couldn't play anywhere else. I was like, oh shit, man, I have to play here in this spot too with her. Like it bottlenecks both of us, which I think that kind of sucks. Like I think it should just be the opponent, having to
yeah,
fuck
but
with that.
it only bottlenecks you if your deck is can be bottlenecked by it.
Yeah.
Right? Like
Yeah.
if
I
you
mean
build
it
a deck
doesn't
that's not bottlenecked by it, then it's not bothersome to you, you know?
yeah,
Like
I
I
basically
put her in
use
a
it with
Thanos deck.
okay.
So I have like lots of
So you had
one power
ones to just
stones. So
stop
you
it.
like you just throw your stones where you want and your opponent's kind of stuck. You're not really stuck, but your opponent's kind of stuck, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Or like
I
you can put her
used
in a
her in a
Silver
Silver
Surfer
Surfer.
deck with Brood, and then Brood can kind
Mhm.
of fill the lane up so you're not stuck, but they're stuck, you know? So
Exactly.
like
Yeah,
that.
that's what I did. I use a Silver Surfer deck, and because she's worth 3, or because she costs 3, you know what I'm saying? It all worked with her getting buffed too with Silver Surfer. So that's what
Yeah.
I use.
Part of me is
For,
wondering though, like, is she better than Goose? Or is Goose better? I feel like
I
Goose really
don't know.
locks a lane down, man. Like it almost is like like a lane lockdown. Like if your deck is pretty good with 3 or lower and you put Goose down, you're probably gonna
Mhm.
win that Goose lane pretty easily. You know, like I don't know.
Yeah,
It's just interesting the decision.
I think if you could get like her, you still there? Okay. Yeah, if you could get like Jean Grey in a lane where you can't play any low end cards or whatnot, then it might be a little bit uh better or whatnot.
Yeah, I just thought
But
she's a card that can like really screw your opponent over, like especially in certain meta games. Like if your
mhm.
opponent is playing like um, like high Evo lockdown or high Evo wave, like some kind of deck that just plays like one card a turn. Like
Yeah.
Jean Grey can really screw those decks up like really badly. And so it's
Mhm.
like she just seems like strong, maybe not like all the time, but could be strong in like certain environments. And so she's kind of just a
Yeah,
card
that's
that I think like
possible.
I want in my collection. And it's kind of
Mhm.
like you were saying, man, like with this new system, like there's no telling when she'll be available again,
Yeah.
right? Like who knows how many she'll come back up on a spotlight cache, like to get her again. Like it's interesting, like week of dealing with the spotlight caches, and like even with this Echo, like here I am, like wondering what should I do? Should I get Echo or do I just pass on her? And who knows when I'll ever get a chance to get her again? Who knows?
Yeah.
Like there's no way of knowing. So
yeah. Well, I mean, just like when I was looking at the list and stuff like that, I wasn't like too, odd about Jean Grey. I kind of liked Legion because I felt like Legion would fuck up some gameplay. Depending upon the lanes that you get offered, and what you could corrupt it all to be. And then I liked Echo. And just because I thought that Echo might be like a good deterrent from getting like Cosmode or some other shit that like might really matter. I don't think you can't get like Enchantress by it or anything like that. So it's like,
see, the only card I wanted this month was Mirage. Actually,
Mirage. Okay.
Yeah, I only wanted Mirage this month.
Yeah,
and Jean Grey
because it's like a one cost card, right? A random one.
But I didn't think. Yeah, I didn't think I'd want Echo. I'm not sure though if I do or not. I think if she was ongoing, that'd be pretty cool actually, because then you can buffer with Spectrum, which is kind of cool.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because she's not ongoing, you can't buffer, which is why sometimes I think Ghost is kind of better than her. Like if I was gonna run her in my ongoing Thanos deck, then like you would probably cut Ghost, but Ghost is cool because Ghost is ongoing. So Ghost gets buffed by
the Spectrum buff.
So it's kind of like a lot of usefulness. Like it's really tough though, man. But this card seems strong. Like, but it definitely seems meta dependent. Like if you're playing it, like I don't think this is good at all against bounce. Like a bounce deck. Like this is worthless in bounce.
Yeah, there's no ongoings in bounce.
Yeah, and bounce is like the best deck right now.
Yeah.
Right, but if we were playing like 2 months ago, and Rocks and Hawks was like the best deck.
Yeah, dude.
Then like Echo is sick, right? And you're like, dude, we got to play Echo every time, right? So it's just like it's very, very difficult to know like if this is a must buy or not. But damn, it's a good effect. It's a good effect. Like that's a powerful effect, and it's only for your opponent. Like that's even doper, right? Like that's cool. I don't know. I gotta really think long and hard about what I want to do with Echo. I have a week to figure it out. But this month has a lot of cards that are hard to peg. Like it's hard to peg Echo. It's hard to peg Jean Grey.
Yeah.
It's hard to peg Legion. Like my first gut is like Legion isn't good, but I don't know. Like I'm not sure, to be honest.
I mean, like if you think about like if you were how like there's certain locations that are just like that work really good with certain decks, and every now and again, like you kind of find like a few of those locations that work out for you. Like if you could just throw Legion down, and then it just duplicates all those good locations, so you just go bonkers with all your stuff or whatever, you know what I mean? Or if you just want to like lock it up a bunch, like if you're running a bounce deck and you've got like that location that won't allow 4, 5s, and 6s or whatever to get played. You know what I'm saying? And you Legion that, and then you know what I'm saying, and it's all locked, nothing big. Just all
it just shuts off. It makes every location the same location, right?
Right, yeah.
For one turn. So you play on
for one turn? I thought it was forever.
No, it's one turn, I believe.
Wow.
I'm trying to find it. It's annoying trying to find this card here.
Damn.
What's the name of the card again? It's Legion.
Legion, yeah. Let me see. Yeah, damn. For some reason, I was just thinking like it turned it, like you know what I'm saying. I didn't think it was like a snow guard type.
All right, so
unreveal, replace.
The reason why I say it's one turn is because he's a 5 cost. That's why he's 5 cost.
Oh, okay.
So you're only going to be playing him on like turn 5.
Got you.
Right.
Okay.
So for like one turn, you'll replace all locations with with this one. So if you could cheat him out, I guess. But this is a card like you'd probably want to play on turn 5, like kind of screw your opponent over on the last turn, right? Like
right.
Like you make them all flooded. I mean, I don't know. Like you make all the regions like you screw them over with something. Like I'm not sure. I don't know. Honestly, this is super hard to read, man. Super hard to
The
tell
problem, the
if this
problem
is
with a
worth
lot
getting.
of these cards is like Phoenix Force, right? Phoenix Force has like a great idea and whatnot, but if you can't cheat it out, you get like one move with it. You drop it on turn 5, and then you get to like move one guy, over. So if you've got the one that duplicates himself, I'm running the blank, but what I'm saying, you got that one last turn where you can move
Multiple
him.
man.
Yeah, multiple man, and you just got one duplicate. But it's just like, damn, like if he was a 4, he would be way more wicked because you'd be able
Yeah,
to
I
get him
see.
out. You'd have one extra
I
turn with him.
I definitely think multiple man is like he's the only card that works with freaking Phoenix Force right now, like to any real
No, I
capacity.
mean Human Torch, but I mean Human Torch is weak with that one getting dropped by a damn Killmonger. So that's the only bad part about it. But
You can't risk your game plan on that. Where multiple man you can, but multiple man still just works better. I think. Like I think I'd rather whatever it is, 7 power, 8 power, all over the place, than just having
yeah,
one big torch, right? Like
right.
spreading is like really strong.
Yeah, for sure.
But if you
It's
don't
really
get
good.
that combo off, you there?
Yeah, yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, I
It's
just feel like if you don't get that combo off, then you're just gonna be kind of screwed, So
yeah,
that's why I'm not a fan of Phoenix Force. I haven't really played too much with him,
right.
with her, but it's just a one trick pony with multiple man. If you don't get that combo, you're just gonna be kind of screwed.
Yeah,
Um,
especially if they kill it. Like if they kill something else, and then you don't happen to grab the multiplicated man. You know what I'm saying? And you grab something else, like whatever the other thing that died. Like it said that sucks. And a lot of times, like I can get one, but I don't get the other. You know what I'm saying? It's not often that you get like, oh, both of them. It's just
yeah,
great
you
pools.
probably got some experience playing with that Phoenix Force after doing 15
Yeah,
wins with it.
I got plenty of experience playing with it.
Just wasting your time when you should be climbing with the good deck. The stupid game
Uh,
is forcing you to play that crap.
that does suck, I mean, and using like certain cards and stuff like that. It does definitely suck. I wish it was just generic quests that gave you better rewards than the regular shit that you get during the weekday. I wish it was like that instead of forcing you to use a new card and then like, oh, if you didn't have the tokens or the caches to be able to get the new card, well, you're shit out of luck. You're not getting those tokens. That part like really sucks.
This is one card that I kind of just wanted.
Uh-huh.
Like Mirage just seems like objectively good to me. Like
Because
maybe
you
not
caught the
good, but like
lowest cost.
objectively playable.
Mhm.
Like because what makes cards like White Queen so good is like being able to
Because you get
scout
to
your
see in their
opponent's
hand.
hand, right? Or like Spider Ham, right? Like seeing their hand. It's not just
Yeah.
turning the thing into a pig, but you get to see what you turn into a pig. Like that helps so much. Like,
Yeah.
oh crap, I just freaking hammed their doom. Their doom. I know now they can't spread out last turn. Like that makes a big difference, right? Or
Right.
shoot, I just hammed their Iron Man. Well, that really screwed them over. That was like one of their big plays to try to win the game, right? Like seeing what you actually hit or damage is like huge. And so she's just kind of like more of that you get from your opponent's hand. So
Yeah.
it's not like Cable where it's like from your opponent's deck, right? Like you're getting it from their actual hand, a card they can actually play. And then on top of that, you're buffing it by 2. So it's
Yeah.
like imagine stealing your opponent's freaking Jeff, right? And Jeff becomes a 2/5. Like yours is
Ooh,
just
yeah.
your Jeff is just better
Wicked.
than their Jeff.
Yeah.
Like it's just like she just seems strong. Like she
Mhm.
just seems like objectively better than like Sentinel, and I really like Sentinel in like a Dino deck. So like if
Mhm.
you're ever gonna play a Dino deck, I just feel like Mirage has got included. Like she's just really good because she's just strong. She's giving it +2 power. She's like a 2/4, and you're scouting your opponent's hand.
Mhm.
Like I like the card a lot. I feel like it's just kind of like a must buy. So, but I look at these other cards and they have super unique abilities that I can't tell. Like Mirage, I could tell. I could see this, and I could just like I can understand it. I go, okay, I can see things. I can see how to play this.
Mm-hmm.
This I can't see. I can't see. It seems so random too. Like, is there going to always be a location every game that I want to? I want more than any other location that's going to actually help me win the game. You know, it's not like Modoc, right? Where like I read Modoc's effect and I go, and I know every game I play Modoc on fire, it's going to help me, right? Like
Yeah.
this, I don't know if it's going to help me every game. It feels like a little bit random. I don't know how consistent a card like this will be. It's
Mm-hmm.
way out there, so I can't assess it. And that's the problem with the spotlight cash system too, is like if you don't decide now, you are screwed because you'll never see that card come up again. You know?
Yeah, it's gonna be a while before you might see it again and stuff. So yeah, I mean, you kind of just gotta like, you gotta just decide like, okay, am I gonna pull a trigger or not? Just roll with it. I decided to because I did want Echo and I did want Iron Lad. I was like, okay, this is like probably the best chance where I can get Iron Lad because I don't got 6K tokens to spend on his ass. So let it rip. So I had 3 caches and I popped the first one. And what did I get? I got fucking Snow Guard. Like, if there was a card, any other card that I could have possibly gotten, I'd have been so much happier. But Snow Guard is just like a waste of space in my collection. And then, right after that, I got Kang. So I was just like, oh, great. Okay, got the big bad, but I didn't want his ass. And then the last card that I got was Echo. So I was like, oh, okay, all right. Well, at least I got, Echo, but I really wanted freaking Iron Lad, man, and I didn't get his ass. So I have to wait until my next cash so that I can pop that, for the full 4 this week, and then I'll have Iron Lad.
Yeah, so like
It's like,
this week it's Jean Grey, Null, and Living Tribunal, or not this week, last week
yeah,
now, because today the new week started tonight. You have
right.
Jean Grey, Null, and Living Tribunal. I didn't
Hmm.
have Jean Grey or Living Tribunal, but I did have
Yeah,
Null. So it's like
right.
you run the risk of getting Null. This week I
Hmm.
have Iron Lad and King. So like opening
Right.
spotlight caches for just Echo sucks.
It's gonna be a little
Major
tough, yeah.
balls. Sucks in
Yeah.
major balls, dude. So it's
You might
like
want to just pop
I might
one and then
as well
just
just
call it.
buy it. I might as well just buy it for like 6K if I
I
want
guess
it.
so.
And then
Yeah,
the next
I guess
turn
so.
is Legion, High Evo, and Darkhawk. Same situation.
That's
I
terrible
have
too.
both
Yeah.
High Evo and Darkhawk, right? So like this is a bad
Right.
week for me too. And then if you look down here though, on the Mirage week, I don't
Mhm.
have Master Mold, so there's at least a card I don't have that I can
Okay.
get from the spotlights.
And then
But I think I'm just
Thanos.
gonna buy Mirage because I'm pretty sure Mirage is gonna drop us a Series 3 card. So it's like
Okay.
spending 3K tokens is the way to go for new
Yeah.
series, for new brand new cards that drop into Series 3 directly.
Right.
You're better off not buying it with spotlight caches. You're better off buying it with tokens because
Yeah, I
with
might. I
spotlight
might
caches,
actually
it's the
have
same
enough.
value.
Yeah, after Token Tuesday, I might actually have enough to be able to purchase Mirage if she's 3K when she drops.
Yeah, so that's the thing, man, with these spotlight caches is there's always fluff in there, man. There's
Yeah.
going to be always cards in there like you don't want. So that's just the nature of this system. But there was something I wanted to talk to you about with the spotlight caches that if I
Okay.
can find it here and I can bring it up. Let me pull it up here. Where is it at?
The whole thing would go down as an unsolved act of domestic terrorism.
I tell you what, man, all of those damn like after it switched over from the regular collector's reserves to the spotlight reserves, and I had all
Uh-huh.
the excess collector's reserves. I was like, you know what, I got a lot, so I'm just gonna like pop them. I tried doing a thing where I kind of wait and not update and see what happens, but Apple just forced my shit to update immediately, so I didn't get the benefit
Oh, this is
from
what I'm looking for.
anything.
Here we go. I
And
got it.
man, I'm the collector's reserves are so ass now. Like we used to like love getting the collector's reserves and like, you know, saving up for and then popping them, you know, for a chance to get a new card or something like that. Dude, this little 50 token, little 50 credit stuff is like trash, dude. Like the collector's reserves suck ass now.
Dude,
Compared to
but
what they used to be like terribly.
like I agree, but that's what I was talking. Everyone, we already knew that. It's funny because like everyone's talking about that now, like what you're talking about
Mhm.
how like how unexciting that is when you pop a collector's reserve. How like it's 50 credits or whatever, you know,
Yeah.
or 50 tokens. But we
Right.
knew that. Like Secondary told us the things that we're going to be getting inside these caches. Like we knew what we are going to be getting, and this
Mhm.
is why I was telling everybody on our videos on Snap Squad to freaking go and get Series 3 complete now, because you're not going to be getting any tokens anymore. Like
Yeah,
your
dude, this
token
is
acquisition
tough.
is gone. Like we
Yeah.
already knew that. I've been preaching this, and it's like no one's talking about it at all. And now all of a sudden that happens, everyone's like, what the heck is it? It's like they told us. They literally told us you're going to be getting 50 tokens or 100 tokens in a collector's reserve. That's it. That's the most you'll ever get. And if you're not Series 3 complete, you're only going to be getting 50. The 50 drops. Like it's really it's next to nothing as far as token acquisition. Like we already knew that was going to happen. I don't know. It's just funny. It's like we knew that was going to happen, but now that people actually like see it with their own eyes and experience it, it like changes everything. But it's like, this is what I've been saying. This is why I think the system is like, you know, it's not good for someone who's like us, who has like a lot of Series 4 and 5 cards already, you know, and is already Series 3 complete, can still save up 4 caches, you know, and get a Series 3 card out of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like you and I, we don't get nothing good anymore in those caches, you know? So they don't feel valuable at all, you know? You don't even get gold anymore, you know?
No.
So it's like, it's just like, it sucks. But here's something I didn't know. This is something that was not told to us that I just learned a couple of days ago when I was watching a dude on stream open up his spotlight caches. I did not know this. I did not know. And I started to research it. Okay. Here's the thing that I did not know was the freaking, this one right here.
Yeah.
The random Series 4 or 5 card. Is a card. It's random literally. It's not random based on your collection. It's random literally. And if it pulls a card you already own, so it's literally random. So it could be
it's just any
like,
possible
you already
card.
have any possible Series 4 or 5 card. It's not based off your collection. So it's not like the token shop, you know, that's rotating based off like what you have and don't have.
Right.
It's literally a random Series 4 or 5 card. And if you don't have that, if you have that Series 4 or 5 card, so let's say it rolls Galactus, right? You're like, damn, I already have Galactus. And then it rolls Thanos. You're like, damn, I already have Thanos. And then it rolls Darkhawk. It just keeps rolling duplicates you already have.
Oh,
and whenever
really?
it's not guaranteed, but if you're like us and we have most of Series 4 and 5 cards,
this is going
to almost always be a duplicate. It's going to be very rare when it's not a duplicate for us, because it's purely random out of all Series 4 and 5 cards in the game. And if you get it and it's a duplicate, you get to re-roll it, and it gives you just a generic random variant from the whole game. So you can get a free Angela baby variant, or you can get a freaking Quicksilver Pixel variant, dude. Oh, I think it's not Pixel. It can't be Pixel, but it's like, it could be like it's not even like the variant of the Series 4 and 5 that you got. Like, let's say a roll Galactus. You're like, oh snap, I have Galactus. But that's cool.
But it gives you a variant.
It gives you a Galactus variant. No, it gives you a random variant. It gives you the freaking, it gives you Hulk, right? It gives you a freaking baby Hulk or something. You're like, what the heck? Like, that's what that one there is. And like, that is bad, because that is nowhere near on par with the other options here that you can get. Like, these cards here, if you already own Null, you're gonna get that ultimate variant null, right?
Right.
It's not gonna give you
Yeah, I
some
thought that's what it
random
was
baby
supposed to be.
variant.
I thought that if you had the card or
Mm-mm.
whatever, it's just supposed to give you like I thought that the fourth one was supposed to be just a new card that you didn't have out of your series 4 and
No,
5.
no, it's
And
not.
if you had 4 and 5s, all of them, that you would just get your variant. But yeah, that's crazy because all the other ones
Yeah,
have
I think a
automatic
lot of us thought
variations.
that. Yeah, the assumption was it was going to give you a random Series 5 card that you didn't have, right? But no, it's giving you a random Series 4 or 5 card, literally a random Series 4 or 5 card. It could be any Series 4 or 5 card, And
Yeah.
I thought that if you already owned it, like you said,
Yeah.
it would give you a variant of that card you already own, which is like not so bad, right? Like, okay, cool. I drew Thanos, but they're gonna give me a premium Thanos variant. Like, okay, that doesn't feel
Right.
as bad, But
Yeah,
no,
just like the null
it's
and the
a freaking
tribunal.
random card, dude. One dude got like a baby Forge. Forge,
Yeah,
a
that's
card that like no one's ever played in the
that's
history
like
of
a
the game.
series 2, right? That's like series
Yeah,
2,
and,
isn't
and
it?
it was just he got a Forge. So he rolled freaking something dope like Galactus, but he already had Galactus. Can you imagine that? Like you roll something dope like Galactus,
Yeah.
but you already have it. Okay, here's some shit now for you. Like, what is up with that, dude? Like, what is up with that?
Okay. All right. So my question is, does Second Dinner decide to like apologize and send us something in regards to that, and like they change that role, or do they just say like that's the way the cookie crumbles?
Dude, it's such a divergent from the other three choices. I don't understand how they can't fix this. This is like critical emergency, because like you and I got you got doubly lucky because
Yeah, I got super lucky this weekend, dude.
on your first cash.
I needed to get a lotto ticket, man.
I pulled Null, then I pulled Living Tribunal, and then I pulled Jean Grey. I dodged at least this junk. I dodged this.
Yeah, yeah.
I dodged the random variant. But like, so I don't feel as bad right now.
Yeah.
But dude, this is like terrible. It's not just like a little bad, like that's really bad. So that is something that none of us knew that was thrown onto us. I felt like I had a really strong grasp of this whole entire Spotlight Cash system. And then I learned about that today, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's even worse than I realized. It's even worse than I realized. And I kind of already thought that I wasn't a big fan of this new system, but I was able to actually game the system. I actually gamed it.
Okay.
Like I
so
actually
you were able to
waited.
open your collector's reserves and collect a whole bunch of your shit?
Yeah, so I watched somebody log in. I think it was Educated Collins or somebody. Oh no, I sent it to you. It was that one guy, some guy. He sent the spreadsheet with every single collector reserve.
Yeah.
On it. So you just look for that number. But then I realized I don't know if you realize this, but Spotlight caches could only appear on the right side of your track, and they only ever appear with a 0 on the end.
Oh,
right.
Okay.
So then I knew that. So I just went through my collection. I just clicked all the lefts, and then I just clicked all the ones that didn't have a 0 on the very end of the number. On the right. And then I opened up. I updated my game. I opened it up, and those were all Spotlight caches. So like I nailed them perfectly. So I was able to open up all the other ones on the old system. So I got like almost 20,000 tokens right now. Like I got like 18,000 something tokens.
So you'll be able to get plenty of spotlights.
So I was able to get 5 spotlights. But what I really got the most of was just lots of tokens to start off this new system with.
Okay,
right? Like, that's the one thing I have. Dude. I feel like you, man. I feel like you're like a dog just keeping your head above water, dude. Like you're just like this. You're just like you're there, but like you're just like, come on, keeping your head above water. Like the system is like a struggle and a half.
Dude, man, it's rough, man. It's definitely a lot rougher. Like, I was literally trying to game the system and try to be able to figure out the caches and stuff like that. But when you sent that list to me, it was well after the fact. I was on that thing like 10 minutes before 11, and it was already flicking an update to me, forcing me to go. And then
Oh,
what
even
was
10 minutes
crazy,
before.
10 minutes before, dude, 10 minutes before 11 Pacific Standard Time, it was telling me I had to update. And I was like, yo, what the fuck, man? They released this shit like early. And I was literally already in the app. I already had it open. And then I think I had received a letter or something like that, inboxing me for the fuck up that they had for like the weekend or something like that. And I clicked on that
Yeah.
bitch and it told me, oh no, you got to update. And then it's just a box and a lock. Like I couldn't do anything. I couldn't do anything in my app. After that, I closed it and I opened it again, and it was just locked out. Like it would just give me the splash screen and then lock me out, telling me I needed to update. And then what sucks is that the computer that you had let me borrow or whatever, I hadn't
Yeah.
updated the game on that. And so like, it was like 30 minutes, 20 minutes or whatever before. And I went to update it on the computer. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna update it for the previous patch. So that way it's
Right.
updated and I can, use it before the other update or whatever. Because I think it might be too far off with Steam and all that stuff.
Right. Like a couple months. Yeah. I got you.
It was the fucking new update, man. Like I was
30
like,
minutes
I
before.
cannot win, dude. Like, I cannot win on the PC, dude. It just did me like that. I looked at it and I'm like, oh fuck, it's already showing the damn spotlight reserves. And then I went to my shit and so that I could open up the packs, I'm locked. I was like, dude, this is bullshit. So I can't do anything on the PC. I can't do anything on my phone. I open my tablet up. I'm trying to look at my tablet. My tablet locked too. I was like, all right, man, this just wasn't my day.
Dude, Apple sucks, man, as far as like updates go. Because like on my Android phone, it won't update it if I tell it not to update it. Like it literally
Yeah,
won't.
it didn't
And
update it, but
and
it
the
was forcing
game
me to update it.
and the game won't tell me to update either.
Mm,
Like I'll just play. So I thought like that's what I did. Like I just logged onto my phone
yeah,
and I just played and like there was nothing there. So I just went to my collection, click the ones I needed to. It wasn't even hard. Like I
yeah,
just logged in. Once I knew which ones were not spotlights, once I
yeah.
knew that, I logged in
24.
and popped the ones that weren't spotlights and then went
Yeah,
about my day. Then you update and you have everything ready to go for you. And
yeah,
it's
man.
like that was really simple, to game because
Yeah,
they didn't even try to do anything tricky with it. They literally just put those suckers right on the track, literally on the track. It's like it's not
mhm,
like, it's random for everybody. It's literally the same for every single person. So like
yeah,
they didn't even do anything tricky on that at all. Like it was really easy so long as you were able to not update your game. But if you only play on iPhone, then you're screwed because I heard that iPhone won't let you fire the game up if there's an update for it.
yeah. It won't. It'll tell you, oh, game needs to be updated, and it'll send you straight to the store. If you're on it, and then it has an update, it'll send you to the store. It'll tell you, oh, you can't play this game anymore. This game got a new update, and then they put that stupid pop-up shit on your screen, and it just like freezes your whole app, so you can't do anything further. But yeah, man. So after that, it was just all downhill. I was just like, well, it doesn't fucking matter now, and I just popped all that bullshit, for the low ass 50s. But I feel like they robbed the people who who have been playing for a while and just aren't willing to put like $200-$300 into the game. You know what I'm saying? Like I saved up and I earned every one of those fucking caches, dude. I literally,
I agree, bro.
I waited like a whole week and a half and just like collected shit. Like you couldn't have given me the information to let me know like, oh, I could pop these bitch ass reserves and then leave the spotlight caches open. Like why did that have to be something that they clutched to the chest? Like why couldn't they just divulge that information to let us know? Like they would be at all the zero locations, you know what I mean? Like ahead of time. Like why did it have to be like this little game where they try to pigeonhole you into not being able to collect everything that you deserved, or pop everything, and then you just got to start all over again with your caches. Like
Yeah,
I would have
or
had a
if
whole bunch of
anything,
cards.
I think that the most fair, I think the most fair would have been to, you know, any reserve you earned in the previous patch should be giving you previous patch rewards because that's where you earned it, right?
Yeah,
So it's kind of like if there would have been a way they could have coded it to where like once you updated the game, like from that point forward, every new reserve had the shitty rolls. But
right.
like every reserve before that you'd already earned that was
You're
already in
good.
the game, you
Yeah,
should have been able to just pop instead of trying to play this game. Because like, yeah, I agree. It's like you earned those boxes under the old rules, so they should be giving you the old rule rewards. But
yeah,
they were trying to do this on purpose, man. Like they were literally
yeah,
set everyone's game. Like I don't know why, but like everyone before this patch was talking about how great this system is. And I felt like I was the only one over here in Snap Squad. No one's watching. 24 people watch us. And I felt like I was the only one talking about the negative side of this system. And now all of a sudden I've seen like video after video of people talking about how annoyed they are with this system. And it's like this is
yeah,
exactly what I was talking about, dude. Like we are going to hate the fact that we have no freaking idea when Second Dinner is going to choose to put a card you're waiting for up on the spotlight. And if you don't get it, then you're who knows how long you're asked out. For how many
yeah,
months you're screwed before you get it. Like that is the worst feeling ever. Everyone talks about the old system not being good. At least in the old system, I could always directly save for what I want and slowly over time get the
you get
collection
it. Yeah,
cards that I want. It may take
but
long, but I can pin Iron Lad and get it. And then if I want freaking, Jean Grey next, I'll just pin her. I don't have to hope to get her the very 1 week she appears in the shop. The one window I have, if I'm on vacation and I miss it, I don't know when she'll come up again. But with the old system, I could just pin her and get her when I want to get her. Like it's just so much better than this.
well, yeah. I mean, yeah, it's rough, man, because it's just like one of those things where you know if you just had a little bit more, like I also have become disgruntled with, like, I did all of that work and I spent all of those tokens to get Series 3 complete, and now I have this area where, like, they take quite a bit of time to drop something, a series or two. And so it's like if something's supposed to drop in Series 3, like I'm not even going to be able to claim it, like, right now. And like nothing dropped in Series 3, so there's nothing to claim. So I have, like, a free a month where I'd be able to claim, a Series 3 card, but because there are no Series 3 cards new, what I'm saying, I can't claim anything. So I wonder if you said that Mirage was supposed to be dropping as a Series 3 or something like that, or maybe
Series
a
4.
Series 4. Series 4? Okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder when they're going to do their next drop where they reduce cards to Series 3. Because, like, I'd like to be able to use, that claim this month. You know what I mean?
Dude, the word
Because, like,
on the
the
street
the
is
people who just don't have anything, they're good, dude. They have tons of cards to collect. They have whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're good to collect stuff. But the people
yeah,
who
that's
are,
why I
like,
was saying like
have
people who are
fought
like
their way.
that's why I was saying in my video that I made, like people who are like Series 3 complete, like just brand new at it, it's Series 3 complete, are gonna love this system because this system is solely Series 4 and Series 5. Like there's no Series 3 cards here. Like all these cards are Series 4 and Series 5. So if you just finished, like you brand new out the gate, just finished Series 3, then like you like this system because every card you pop, you don't have. Like every box is gonna have a new card for you, right? Every spotlight box, even the
But that's
random
the
25, even
beauty
on the
of the
random one
Code
is
Wars.
gonna be good for you. But people out of Series 4 and 5 already, this system is not gonna feel good. Like it's just not going to feel good. And the word on the street is they're not dropping anything to Series 3 for a long time until they get enough Series 4 and 5 cards in the box that it feels better to open up a Spotlight Cash or a 5 card. Because, like, at least once there's like 30 to 40 Series 4 or 5 cards, then it will be like a 30%, like a 1 in 3 chance you to pull a true Series 4 or 5 card you don't have yet. Right now, it's not like that for us. It's like a 10% chance.
Yeah.
It's like a 10% chance that we get a brand new Series 4 or 5 card. Like, you actually got one. You did, actually. You got Snowguard, right?
Yeah.
When you were trying to get Echo, right?
Yeah, when I was trying to go for Echo, I got Snowguard, yeah.
That means that you got your 25% chance card was Snowguard, and you didn't have Snowguard, so that just got added to your collection. That was your 4 or 5 random chance one.
Yeah. I just wish it had been, something that I was going to actually use. Shit, I would have even taken Stegron. But yeah.
Man, of course. I know. Snowguard. I pull Snowguard in one of my 40 back in the old system. You get
before you quit it over.
Snowguard. Yeah.
Damn.
That sucks major ass,
Yeah.
I would have taken Howard the Duck. Like, give me Howard the Duck. I mean, I would have taken that guy over freaking Snowguard.
I would have so taken Howard, man. I would have definitely taken Howard. I would have been ecstatic if I could have got Jeff or something. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
But just like, damn, dude. Like, if I had gotten Echo and I got an Iron Lad, I wouldn't have even popped anymore. I would have just called it quits there. Like, you know what I'm saying? But
I think you're good though, man. I think you're okay. Like, you're gonna get one more Spotlight box at the end of this week, right? And you're gonna get Echo, which is gonna
no. I'm gonna get Iron Lad.
Oh, you're gonna get Iron Lad. You already have Echo.
Yeah.
So you're gonna get Iron Lad, and then if you want to buy Mirage, you can. But I would just buy her with tokens and just save every Spotlight cash, because next month there's not very many good cards. There's only one good card. So as long as you have enough Spotlight cash just to get her. I like the X20. What is it? X21 or something like that.
Oh, okay. The mini Wolverine.
Yeah, the Wolverine. I can't remember the exact.
I thought it was Loki cards coming next month. Is that not it?
No, that's September.
Okay. All right.
So I should find it here. Let's see. I'll pull it up.
Oh yeah, what do you think of that? That Conquest Frenzy thing.
What?
What do you think of the Conquest Frenzy update, where they give you like a golden ticket for Conquest every day? All you gotta do is do like 10 battles or something like that.
I didn't see this.
It's like you gotta win like 10 battles and then you get a golden ticket. Yeah, 10 matches. And anything. So if you're playing Conquest and you win 10 times, boom, you got it. You got a gold ticket as well. And
so if you play ladder, they'll throw and you win 10 games.
Yeah,
they'll give you a golden ticket,
which is good because
you can earn up to 7 in a week.
Yeah, every day. But that's good because then you can at least start the Conquest.
Oh,
to get those points.
You can only do it in mobile.
Oh, I guess so.
You have to start it in mobile, or do your
you can access the event by pressing the news icon in the top right hand corner and selecting the news tab, mobile only. I think it's if you just activate it in mobile, maybe.
You just activate it,
but I don't know.
Yeah,
maybe.
Let's see here. Yeah, I'm not even seeing it. Maybe it doesn't. Has it launched already? Do you see it in yours?
Yeah, I saw it already. It shows it right here. It's like
where are you at? You in Conquest?
I'm just I'm on the home screen. And then
I'm not seeing it on my home screen.
You just click learn more, and then I've got 8 out of 10 battles. Right here.
Oh, you had to click learn more.
Yeah, and then it resets. I got
2 out of 10.
It resets
to 19 hours. So every day you can earn one?
Yeah.
Dang, man. I should play some games on like the PC and see if it counts towards this.
Yeah, you should check it out.
It's a pretty cool way of earning some golden tickets for sure.
Yeah, because I mean, if anything, right, even if you don't really necessarily want to do the conquest, you could start a conquest with the golden ticket, just get the tokens for that conquest shop, and then you can just concede or whatever, and then and just rinse and repeat. You know what I'm saying?
Say it again. Do what?
You can just get your gold. You can just cash in, use your golden ticket to start a match, and then you'll collect the little conquest tokens. I think it's like 75 or something like that for starting the conquest.
Your gold?
No, not the gold, but the conquest coins, whatever they are. Let me see the medals. The little medals for the shop.
Yeah.
So you can just
for the gold
start
tickets.
Yeah. You can use the gold ticket. Then you can just get the 75 medals that you get for starting the conquest, and then you can just concede, and then you just keep rinsing and repeating just to use that if you don't want to really battle with conquest, just to give you like a little bit extra.
Yeah, so look at here. So August 1st, that's the last week. That is the sickest Thanos variant right there, dude.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. I like the
That
baby
is
Thanos
sick.
variant that I have though.
That's way sick.
That Galactus one's pretty ill too.
Yeah, that Galactus is pretty sick. This Nimrod one is sick
Spider-Ham?
too.
Yeah, the Nimrod is sick. The Spider-Ham is cool too.
Anyways, you could see here, this is the new season. The
Uh-huh.
first week is Galactus, Nimrod, and Spider-Ham. So there's no
Okay.
new card there because you have the season pass card. And
Right.
then you have Lady Deathstrike, which is not like that great. So like if you
Okay.
cursor over her, it says
Destroy
on reveal,
each
destroy
card
each
here.
card here with less power than this.
What the hell?
So
Is there a way to make
like,
that
she's a-
beefy?
she's a 5/3, so she's kind of weak.
Yeah.
So her power is kind of weak. So like it's not going to be easy to manipulate her. So she's cool, but I don't know if she's like a must buy at all. You
got to
or,
do like her and Phoenix, just to like try to eradicate like low lanes or
where
something.
like X23
yeah.
is pretty sick. When this card is
Damn, they got
discarded or
Nebula
destroyed,
and Silk in that one. Two freaking
I don't
premium
have
pass
Silk.
cards.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
have
a bummer
Silk
that I
either.
have Nebula because I'm
Oh, wait,
probably for
Silk
sure going to
isn't premium.
spotlight this week. I'm going to probably for sure spotlight this week
Yeah.
because like check this one out. When this is discarded or destroyed, regenerate X23 at a random location and you get +1 energy next turn.
Damn, so it just stays going. So you can
you
put
just
that
keep
into
getting
destroy
+1.
decks, and you can just freaking +1 energy each turn on that.
Yeah. You just play her, then you eat it with Carnage. She goes back down the field like Wolverine. You eat it with freaking
Did it say
Killmonger
discarded
and-
also?
Or if you destroy or discard,
So
just
shit,
like it's the
Hela?
same exact thing as Wolverine. It's the same exact thing as Wolverine,
discard deck. Okay, yeah.
except she's giving you energy instead of power on herself, like Wolverine gives you power
Right.
on himself.
Yeah.
So she just seems like the best card in this set because Silver Samurai looks dope, but it says
Yeah.
each player discards their lowest card from their hand.
Seems like that would work well with X23 in your hand.
Yeah, is it necessary though? Like, do you need any more discard in the game?
Yeah.
I don't know if we do. So, and I don't like these. I already have Kitty Pryde, and I don't want Spider-Man 2099. So it's like,
Oh, I need September, bro. I need
That
September. Jeff. Yeah, I need that Jeff, man.
dude, check
If I
this out.
can't
Though,
get
dude.
Jeff by then, I need that Jeff.
Dude, check this card out.
Elias?
Eliath,
Elias?
dude, check this out.
Oh wait, is that
On
the big
reveal-
ghost that was from Loki? The big
Yeah. Yeah, it
purple
is.
mist thing?
Yeah, it is. It is. Because this is the
Okay.
Loki season. Loki season 2 launches in September, so that they
Gotcha.
have to line up their content with the shows and stuff.
Right.
So Eliath, dude, like this. Read this. Listen to this card, dude. On reveal, so he was a 5/5, which is pretty strong. On
Mhm.
reveal, destroy all other cards played here this turn. Sorry,
All
destroy
enemy
all
cards,
other
yeah.
enemy, not yours, enemy
Hmm.
that are played here this turn,
Including
including ones that are
unrevealed.
unrevealed. So he just auto wins a lane. Like if you're winning
Yeah.
that lane at all, or
That's
like
a
if you're
turn 6 right
behind,
there.
if you're behind, even if
Yeah.
you're behind, because he's 5 power. So he boosts you by 5 power when you know the lane and then destroys everything that's played there before they're even revealed. So if you have priority, you just destroy them before they're even revealed.
Yeah, that one would be wicked.
This seems retarded strong. Like this is one that you have to save for and get. Like you have
You
to
play
get this
that. You
card.
play that on the Echo lane or something, man. So it's no way to stop it.
And like here's another pretty cool card.
Your cards with one or less power
Ravana.
cost one
Your
less.
cards with 1 or less power cost 1 less.
Your cards with
So,
one
like-
or less power cost one less.
Yeah, so like
but if they're zero,
Bishop,
they already cost zero.
Angela, like Bishop, Angela, Hitmonkey.
Yeah, your bounce deck is
um,
gonna go crazy.
Dude, like they all cost 1 less. Like that's crazy, man. Like
Just like
and then
Sarah and her
Mobius,
free. Yeah, your costs can't be increased. Your opponent's
your
costs
cards
can't
be
reduced.
increased, and your opponent's cards can't be reduced. Like that's
Oh,
pretty
that's
tight
kinda-
too.
It says your cards or your cost.
Your cost can't be increased. So any
Okay.
card like Iceman that would
Iceman,
increase the cost
no
of your
way.
cards can't be increased. And then your opponent's cards can't be reduced. So if they're running like Quinjet or this Ravana, they are useless. Like he shuts that down. So it's like a benefit for you and a negative for your opponent.
Also,
that's
that
pretty
one
strong too,
location that on turn 5, it costs one more. All cards cost one more. That wouldn't work on that one, dude. Black Knight.
Dude, Black Knight looks so dope as F.
When this is
I want that
destroyed
avatar,
by a
dude.
card, yeah, that one probably would be sick. That would be your best avatar right there for sure.
When this is destroyed, draw a card. That's pretty cool.
It's not bad.
But this is the October. So you're looking at these 3 cards in September. You might want all 3 of these freaking cards in September, right? So like we have to start like
Yeah.
saving now. We have to like start saving.
Yeah,
now,
I feel like
you know,
Eliath is gonna, or
like this
Eliath
week,
is gonna
like-
be it, dude.
like August isn't like that good a month. So you got to make sure. I think no matter what, you got to get Eliath. No matter what, like
Yeah.
that's a fact.
That might be the new big
Like,
bad, man.
I wouldn't be surprised if they make this a big bad. Because that's too strong an
chill,
ability.
dude.
That's a way too
Destroy
strong an
everything. They're
ability.
gonna nerf that bitch quick. There's no way, dude.
It's so strong. It's so
that
strong.
that in a deck with like Null and shit, like man, your Null gets so big.
It's just better than like every 5-drop. It's better than Iron Man.
so
It's better than
Let
so
me
many
ask you,
dang
would
good
you-
cards, dude. God,
would
so
you get rid of
good.
Shank? Would you get rid of Shank for that? Because Shank
No.
only
I'd
destroys,
probably just cut
Shank
Iron
destroys
Man. Like I would put this in balance and cut Iron Man. Seriously. Like and just play Kitty and this on the final turn.
because you
On
play
turn
you win.
6, you just play
Yeah.
Kitty for 1 cost and you play this. It's gonna guarantee win you a lane, and then Kitty will win the other lane that you need. Like this is so strong, dude.
Dude, I guarantee you, this card is not coming out like that. Those words will change. There's
They
no
got-
way, dude.
They got
They'll
it,
change.
right? I mean,
Yeah, the words change. The more like
or
yeah,
make it a 6 cost, right? So you can only play 1 card with it. You only play
Yeah.
just it on just the final turn.
right.
Like,
yeah.
why is he a 5 cost? I don't understand that. Like, that just seems like
Just
stupid
imagine.
strong.
Just imagine doing that one location that you fill it up and then you get a 6 cost card for 0, and it's Eliath. So you could drop like leader and that or something crazy. Man,
Yeah. Yeah, so
that'd
this
be-
is the one I'm really gunning for like the next
Mhm.
card I really want badly, and
Yeah.
probably X23 try that out.
Yeah.
But there isn't much else here that I really badly want. Although Echo's sick, man, I can't deny it. Echo's pretty sick.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm still gonna try to go for Iron Lad. And then the next 2 weeks I'll be able to chill, and if Mirage is up for sale and only costs 3K, I'll be able to buy Mirage, and then I'll just be able to just, another
Just
2
sit on
weeks
it.
just
Just sit everything.
sit
right?
on,
Yeah.
yeah, and then just collect more until I can get my collector's reserves up. Because I think I can get an equivalent of to about like maybe 10 10 collector's reserves a week or something like that, or maybe not that much.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah. You can. You could do 10 a week. So
okay,
hopefully, like if you start saving now,
yeah,
like you'll have like this week, July 25th, August 1st, August 8th, August 15th, 22nd, 29th. You might want to crack on the 5th though, huh?
yeah, just so I could get Jeff
Try
if I
and
haven't gotten it
try and get
yet.
Jeff, maybe. Because
Yeah,
he's still
maybe.
6K, right?
Yeah, Jeff's still 6K, I
But
believe. Yeah,
you got to be careful because yeah, you'll have one more week, and then you have
yeah,
to get Goliath. You have
I
to get
might not.
Goliath.
You know
So
what I mean? Because it's like one of those things. Like I've been surviving this long without Jeff. Like just because of
yeah,
those cards coming up that next week, I might just, I might like, what I'm saying, just forego it unless I knew like I had enough reserves where it's like, oh, okay, like I can afford to pop like 3 for Jeff. And if I don't get him, then I give up. But if I could pop like 3, that Ghost
God,
Spider
that
variant's
is
pretty
so
cool.
depressing though, man. Like if you don't get anything, that's like the absolute worst feeling ever.
I mean, also like we still have like the weekly uh missions and stuff like that you can do. Um, that'll give you like gold, and then also the monthly joints that'll give you the gold and stuff that you can unlock. So I'll still be able to like use some of that gold to purchase certain things and stuff.
Yeah, the
And
hope is to
like
like try to get as many tokens as you can for your gold.
yeah,
Just try to
right,
turn your gold into as many tokens as you can.
right,
Like that's really that's the whole issue is to try. That's what I would recommend to everybody is to just turn your gold into tokens as frequently as you can. Like token Tuesdays are still like the way to go
right,
because you're gonna want to buy like the Directus Series 4 cards with tokens. So whatever good cards come out that go directly to Series 4, like you're gonna want to buy those with tokens, like Mirage, for instance. Like that's a pretty good card, and she's going direct to Series 4, I believe. So like that is something you want to spend. You don't want to spend spotlights on her. You only want to spend spotlights on Series 5 cards. So
yeah, man. So I mean, we're coming up on some good stuff. You know, what I mean, it's still gonna be like the slow creep. The only way you're really gonna be able to prevail is collect that gold during the week, save that shit, and then just buy the token Tuesdays, and then try to get as many cashes as you possibly can, and and pray that you didn't want any of those cards that showed up that week if you can't pop them. you know, like if you wanted cards, dude, you better
that's
save your
pretty cool
shit.
though, man, that you got like I will admit, like it's really dope that you got Jean Grey and Echo for 5 spotlight caches. Like that's pretty sick.
No, that was 4.
Yeah, but you're gonna have to spend one more. Oh, sorry, for 4, but you're gonna spend the 5th one to get Lad. So for 5 spotlight caches,
Yeah,
you got Jean Grey, Echo, Iron Lad,
and
and
Kang.
Kane.
Yeah,
That's
and
pretty
Snowguard.
sick,
So yeah, it
huh?
was a new card, and Snowguard. It was a new card for like every one.
Oh, and Snowguard. Damn,
Yeah.
dude, that's a lot of value you
So
got there. The problem is there are a bunch of cards you don't play, but
God, yeah.
still, like,
It was funny too,
like
because like after I had got Kang, I was like, I had texted you or whatever, and I was like, dude, I do not fucking see Kang, man. Like nobody is playing Kang, dude. They need to give Kang some type of power, and give him something else, like being 5-0 and then just being gone. Like I don't necessarily see the benefit too much because I feel like you would just play like your same move, especially if your opponent had priority. Like you would just do the same thing again, and maybe like switch it up a little bit because like how are they gonna really beat you? I guess unless they're like they didn't play like their actual play or something like that. But I don't know. But like
yeah,
after I had got
the best thing with King, really the only cool thing he does, and I kind of liked playing with him a couple seasons back. He kind of helped me hit Infinite one season.
uh huh
was it was just really nice to be able to snap and not worry. And every now and again, when you snapped, they would run. So it was like just a free token that you had no business winning. You know,
Yeah.
like you had no business winning that game, but you snapped and they ran, and you were gonna be fine because you had Kang, so you didn't have to worry about it. So like that's the one cool thing about Kang is like he simplifies the game a little bit. So like sometimes it's kind of fun to play the game with Kang, but he doesn't seem to like work really great in too many decks. But I really liked him the little bit I was playing with them. Like so, I don't dislike Kang. Honestly, like, I don't dislike Kang. It's just sometimes hard to find a slot for that guy, you know, because
for
these
sure.
decks are so tight with 12 slots, you know, so it's like it's really hard. But he's cool, man. Like he is a cool card. I don't know. Maybe try to fit him in a deck or two, man, and see if you like him. Basically, just whenever you play him, snap. Just snap whenever you play him. And you'll see you'll get like free wins. Like one every 4 games, you'll just get a free win because you know they run because they don't know what you
I guess you would probably use Kang instead of America Chavez. Because if you just get Kang, then you play Kang and then you'll get another card that turn or whatever, and then right? Like don't you draw a card?
That's only if you play him the turn you draw him.
Okay, yeah.
So if you draw him on like the first 5 turns and you play him on
then
turn
you're
6,
asked out. Gotcha.
And you don't get a free card. But if you draw him on turn 6 and you play him on turn 6, yes, you get a free card. So he's cool there too. Right. He is like America Chavez that way also, but yeah.
Yeah, but literally like right after I got him, I was playing another game and then I came across somebody who played Kang. And I was just playing a Sarah surfer deck or whatever, a silver surfer deck. And so I just played the same move, except instead of placing I think like my last cards that I played was Killmonger and then Silver Surfer. So I just moved the location of Killmonger to be on the same side as Silver Surfer, and I actually won because he had threw some extra shit into the lane that I had originally played Silver Surfer or whatever.
I know, it's just like mind games on top of mind games. Like, oh, I'm going to play the exact same move, but he knows I'm going to play the same move, so I'm going to play this move. But then he may know I might play that move, so I'm going to go back to my original move. But it's just like you know, Princess Bride with the Sicilian, you know, the you know that little drinking game in Princess Bride.
Yeah,
you know, like which pick your poison, which cup you're gonna drink. You know, like it's all that is. But like it's kind of cool sometimes because like you can at least see if your opponent made a play that you can beat. Because sometimes you're like, I don't even know if I can beat him. I'll just hang and see if he makes a play I can at least try to beat. And if he makes a play that you can beat, you can stick. You know, you may not snap, but you can stick. You could stick. You know.
Yeah, for sure, man. But maybe I'll try to look for a Kang deck or something like that and see what works, or maybe like a deck that I already use and see if I can squeeze Kang in there. But I mean,
I did learn that Kang only really works good on turn 6 too. Like he really only works good on the final turn.
Yeah, I don't know why you would use him any other turn. Yeah, I feel like you.
The only time is like if you drew him on turn 5, you might want to do it turn 5 just so you can draw a free card.
Oh, okay, yeah, I got you. Like if you like, damn, I didn't like. Yeah, I can't really do nothing with this Kang. I'll just use it right now, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. So you just snap and play him, and you might win. You might win just because that snap, you know. But you get to draw a card and do a different play. So.
I'll tell you what card I'm not going to be using, and that's motherfucking Snow Guard, dude. I'm not using that bitch, man. Shit is so ass. I would be mad at Shauna if she threw a Snow Guard on my field. So, it's just like, man.
Totally, man. Like, I wish they had a freaking what is it in Hearthstone? You can disenchant cards and get the dust.
Just get the dust and just get a new card.
I wish I could disenchant Snow cards so badly, dude.
Yeah, but dude, it would be pissy though if you got like 100 tokens for like a 6,000K token guy or something like that.
Shit,
but
dude.
I guess if there was like a lot of cards, like if I could do like some of the you'd probably regret it later, but like some of the Series 2 cards or something like that, just like or the Series 1 cards, just like get rid of a couple of them that you like never use, you know, and
Yeah, that'd be dope.
for dust.
Just get some tokens, like even if it's like 10%.
And then just like let me get them back in the collector's reserves or something like that, you know, and those
yeah.
dude, I've got so many avatars from those fucking collector's reserves. It's ridiculous. I had at least eight avatars that I got when I opened them shits. So like you couldn't even just give me 50 tokens or 50 credits. You had to give me the freaking avatars as well. And it just made it like so bad.
You rather 50 credits?
I would much rather 50 credits than a fucking avatar that I'm
It's not
gonna
just
use.
rather, it's much rather, huh? Like you
Yeah,
much rather
much rather.
have 50 credits
Like,
than an avatar.
I'm not gonna change my avatar that often, dude. Like, do not
I
give me
know.
that many avatars, man.
I
Make
know. Once you find an
avatars
avatar you
1 in
like, you
20.
just
Yeah, make avatars 1 in 20 type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't fucking give me. Like, I was pulling back to back avatars, dude. I got 3 avatars in a row. I 3-peated on the asses.
funny, dude. That's funny. Dude, I can't believe how depressing opening those caches were, dude.
Man, I don't even
It
care.
just
Anymore. I used to be like, "Oh
dude.
shit, I got 2 collector's reserves. Let me get 2 more, and then I'll pop
I know,
them."
bro.
I'll be like,
I know,
I'll just be like,
man.
"Oh, like, damn, should I pop it now or should I wait? You know, fuck it, I'm just popping out. Man, fuck this shit. I'm just popping it as soon as it come up. I don't even care about this bullshit. It ain't adding
Dude,
nothing to my thing.
That's crazy, man. What is, dude? Second dinner. They need to fix that, man.
Yeah, I feel like
That's
just because
crazy.
they reduced it too heavily, and it's gonna take away that like, you know, that kind of like that gotcha feeling that you have, you know, as like you're opening these reserves and you get like a good ass card or whatever. Like you're not gonna have that anymore if you have like all those Series 3 cards and shit like that.
I know. I remember, man. Like you'd be like, "Okay, man, here we go, dude. I need at least 300 tokens, and I can buy that new card in the shop."
Yeah, man.
And you would like crack it, and you're like, "Oh snap!" You know, you
got 100. Yeah, cracked it again. Oh, I got 200. Let's fucking go,
yeah, you're
man.
like, I got it. Like, there's nothing that's not even possible anymore.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did to get like one of the last cards. I can't even remember which
you
card
got
it
some
was.
good that way because you're like,
Well, yeah, like I just was like, you know, upgrading and shit, and then I was like, well, I got 2. Fuck it, I'm gonna just do it. You know what I'm saying? And I just popped one, popped another. You know what I'm saying? Got some credits, popped another. You know what I mean? And it's just like, damn, I got exactly what I needed with like an hour to spare to be able to do. Oh, it was to get freaking Spider-Ham. Because I didn't have any tokens.
Oh, it was Spider-Ham. You're
Like,
right. It was
Spider-Ham. How am I gonna
Spider-Ham.
fucking get Spider-Ham?
You were right there on the cusp.
Yeah, I was right there. And I just popped those I think it was like 2 collector's reserves. And I got 100 and I was like, ooh, okay, come on, like give me something else I can use or whatever. And then I popped one. I got like 200 credits. So I upgraded some more cards. And then I had another collector's reserve and popped that one, and I got another 100, popped another one, I had another 100. I was just like, yeah.
Yeah, I remember that, man. I definitely remember that. Like, that's funny because the system we were playing with that like you're getting excited for, you know, like that was a system they worked on like this whole entire game. Like when they started adding more tokens, you know, to the tree, you know, that was like all cool and new. And when they started dropping cards directly into you know, Series 4, brand new cards, like that's how you were able to get Spider-Ham for 3K. Like all those cool changes, they just obliterated. And started over. All that work to try and make that older system fun, which it was finally starting to become fun.
Yeah.
They just straight up obliterated and restarted the whole entire thing over again. And now the only fun caches to open are the spotlight caches. Those are the only exciting ones to crack, you know? So it's like...
Yeah, and then even those are kind of like you dread it because you might get that bullshit.
You're more nervous than excited, right? Yeah, you're more nervous than excited. Yeah, exactly. You're more like dreading than excited. You're like, damn, I better not open up that Series 4 or 5 random because that's gonna screw me. These things are so hard to get,
Yeah.
And then they screw you like that. Oh gosh, they gotta fix this. I hope we hear something soon from them and we can talk
Yeah.
about it. But as it stands right now, like it's a mess.
Yeah, for sure, man. But yeah, I mean that's what we got for right now. I think it's just gonna be, one of those things where we're just gonna have to ride this out. Hopefully they hear some, of the complaints and the worries, um, from the community, and they try to change again. The rewards. It sucks that I opened up all my shit. You know what I'm saying? But I would much rather be able to look forward to collector's reserves again, even if they limited, like okay, you don't get cards, but we'll bring back up the number of tokens that we give you or something like that. I would at least
Yeah, I just think too. I heard one suggestion that was pretty cool with like this 25% chance for a 4 or 5. Like if you crack Galactus
Mhm.
and then you end up getting Forge. I mean, the one guy suggested it was a good idea. Give them half of what Galactus costs in tokens, and then you don't feel so bad for getting
Yeah.
Forge now, right? Like
Yeah,
okay,
if I got a
tokens, that's cool.
6K, yeah, if I got a 6K card, but I got 3K tokens because it's like, oh, you already have it. You know what I'm saying? Reduce down the tokens. Here you go. Yeah,
Yeah,
that would be great, man. I would pop that shit all
you don't
day.
feel as bad.
Or just
Yeah,
make it
it's
the
exciting now.
fucking, yeah, or just make it the damn variant thing. Like it should have been a variant switch for every one of those spots. They got one for damn Jean Grey, they got one for fucking Null, and they had one for Living Tribunal. Why not for the 4th slot? I don't know why you wouldn't just have it
That
automatically
4 slot is an
trigger
absolute
a
atrocious
freaking
mess.
variant. Like
Yeah,
the only way I could see you getting so shafted is if you had procced a card that you already had and you owned every variant of that card already. Then I could see you getting shafted. Those guys like Molt and freaking Cozy and stuff like that, and Alexander and stuff, who just oh, I popped 1,000, collector's reserves just for shits and giggles. Like those guys, yeah, give them fucking Forge. You know what I'm saying? But because they already have all the variants, so there's nothing else I could give you but some random piece of shit, you know? But if I don't have no variants for that card and then I pull that,
good,
you know what I'm
Yudi.
saying? Yeah, it's just
UTM. UTM is chilling in the chat. What's going
what's
on, bro?
good, man? But yeah, they just definitely gotta switch something up, man. They gotta change that, dude, because it's just too wicked. It's no fun, man. And I feel like they need something a little bit more for
legitimately thought that when you crack open that mystery Series 4 or 5 on the end there, it was going to be a mystery 4 or 5 series card from your collection that you didn't have. That makes sense to me, right? Like that makes major sense to me. That it could be a duplicate is so insane. I can't even believe it. Like I seriously cannot get over it. It makes opening these spotlight caches so much worse. Like I'm terrified to open up another one.
Yeah.
Just terrified. So
Yeah,
I don't know, man. I do not know what to do.
I mean, we'll definitely have to see, what our future experiences are. I've already popped, almost the max amount of spotlight caches I can pop. Do you know what happens if you pop more than 4?
That's a good question. I think you get a premium variant if you open another one.
Okay, you just everything's just variants.
A random premium variant, I believe.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, I'm popping one more this week, and that's just to get Iron Lad, and after that, I'm done for a good minute. Like I said, I might I'll be participating in the Token Tuesdays to grab that, and then possibly trying to purchase Mirage But if not, hey, it is what it is. You know what I mean? I'll leave it for a card that comes a chance at some point in time. Maybe I'll get lucky and get her later as one of those obnoxious cards that I could have possibly gotten at random, out of a set. But yeah, I think I'm probably just gonna wait, for that for probably that like X23, just because I like destroy decks a lot, and then Eliath, and see how it goes from there.
Those are the next two cards, right? Those are the next two you got to try to get. Yeah, those two cards.
Yeah, those are the next ones. Yeah, man. And Jeff, if Jeff comes up to buy, but I don't know if I'm gonna spend $6K on his ass though.
No, man.
I feel like that's a lot, dude.
I think you've been doing pretty good without Jeff, but
yeah. It's just like it's one of those movie
great cards. You're missing Iron Lad and Jeff. Like those are the two great cards from like before this model.
Yeah,
that you didn't get.
So I mean, if I can,
you're like
if I
right
can
there, man.
One of those,
you're like right there. Your head's like right there, almost free of the water. You're so close. You're keeping your head above, but just barely, man.
Yeah, man. So we'll see, but yeah, man. So we're not doing no playing tonight or whatnot. We go, wrap it up and whatnot. But yeah, but maybe like sometime this week. If things go good, we might do some streaming and stuff like that. Hopefully, if they got any changes, we'll be able to talk about them. Night,
we'll talk about the OTAs. And I'll put up some more content.
When's the next OTA supposed to be up? This Thursday or next
Thursday?
Week?
I believe it's this Thursday.
Okay.
So we'll see. I think they might hit bounce. So we'll see if they like nerf Kitty Pryde or whoever.
Oh shit.
But that deck probably needs to be hit. That deck is so cool. That's the one I actually hit Infinite again, but I was just using freaking bounce.
Was there a bounce?
Yeah, it was so many freaking bots. Man, it's crazy.
I see bounce like every time, dude. I see it like so often, man.
You see a lot of bounce when you're playing the game.
Yeah, it's just kind of like, damn, like play something else, man. Like, why do you want to play like the same deck over and over again? I just be trying to.
It's so hard, man, to not play a deck with Kitty Pryde in it. She's so freaking good.
Yeah, I just don't want to play like a mirror match. Like that's all. I just
are you playing bounce too? You been playing bounce also?
I've been playing Silver Surfer. I've been liking Patriot, Silver Surfer. I've been playing those.
It's got a pretty good matchup against bounce, actually.
I've been doing pretty decent with Patriot. And Patriot, Mystique, you know what I'm saying?
That's why you need Iron Lad, dude.
Yeah.
Because Iron Patriot is like one of the best decks.
Yeah. So I mean, if I could get it, I'll definitely be playing some more of it. But yeah, I might just cave and play bounce. But I just feel like it's like, damn, dude, like I don't want to play the game everybody's playing. But I understand. It's just good deck.
No, I hear you, man. I hear you. It's just like it's so good against bots, and then it's like it's a coin flip against like the mirror match, but you don't care because like you're just trying to maximize your bot games.
And the only thing that's really gonna wipe you out is wave on turn 5. That's really
I've been playing like the Thanos deck. That's kind of like a scam deck. Like I try to scam a lane with like Professor X because like that's really good against bounce, right? Because they can't bounce anymore. And then I try to like Valkyrie another lane. So I Profex one lane, Valkyrie another lane, and it's like a wrap. Like it's a wrap. Like they can't do nothing against it, And then you play Ghost. So like you guarantee yourself having no priority. So they always go first and then you Valk them.
Yeah.
Like you pretty much always win if you get that combo off. So that's pretty fun.
Yeah, for sure. I gotta play something that's like guaranteed because right now I'm hovering around like 79 to 80. So it just seems like
you're an 80.
I'm like 79, like 0.5 or something like that. Yeah.
Have you hit 80 yet?
I've hit 84, but then I've also gone back down. Because it's like for some reason in 80, like I just get like either the shittiest hands or the shittiest locations, or a combination of shit hands and locations, and then it's just like it just doesn't work out for me. So it just like I can't play my way out of it because it's like I get nothing to play, or I have locations that just don't work out. So just trying to
Yeah.
fight through that and prevail. But yeah, man.
That's crazy. You
Uh,
haven't hit bot elo yet. Like I swear,
I
I
hit
see
bots
so
like
many
at
bots,
78 to
lots of
80.
bots. But at the
It's like
80s, you get
bots.
it,
It's like yeah, I could get right back to 80 like super quick. But then it's like, I'll have like a shit location that I gotta play in or whatever, and I just have like bad luck or I just
dude.
couldn't
I
outplay the
hit,
person.
dude. I hit a little bit of a wall, dude, on the free to play account, bro.
Oh yeah.
Like I'm playing like cheater bots. Like the game is not happy with me, dude, on that
Oh
account.
yeah.
Like I'm I'm not kidding. Like the game is not happy with me. Like if
Shit.
there's a way for me to lose a game, I'm
It
losing it.
finds it.
I've lost to like so many bots. I'm like perma stuck at like 97. I like
Ah,
can't get past
damn.
97. Like I'll win an A cuber and then they'll throw a
Yeah.
cheater bot at me. And like I
Mhm.
cannot beat it. Like it's crazy. Like they know exactly the right cards to play every time on turn 6 to beat me. It's not like
Yeah.
playing a human, where like they're kind of guessing.
Yeah.
No, it's like
Right.
the exact right cards. I'm like, that's crazy. Like I have a pretty strong deck for like pull 1. You know what I mean? And they're like freaking kicking my butt, dude. These my butt. It's like,
Yeah,
dude,
that's funny. Yeah, we gotta see you.
crazy.
You gotta live stream some battles in your free to play account one day, just so you
Dude,
can
the
see
cheater
what the shit
bots are
you
crazy,
know.
dude. The cheater bots are like nuts. They're like very discouraging. It's crazy that Second Dinner put those in the game. You know, it's like I don't know. I beat humans, so whenever I play humans on the free to play account, I beat them because the
Okay.
freaking deck is strong. But
Yeah.
I can't beat cheater bots, man. Like I lose to them like very frequently. Or if they can't beat you, they run. The freaking cheater bot runs.
Yeah.
It's like,
Just
dude,
leaves you with
stupid.
one cube.
I can't believe Second Dinner made a bots like that strong. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, but all right, man.
All right, bro.
Yeah, that's it for us. Thanks everybody for stopping by. Anybody who checks out the video, we appreciate you. Once again, remember that if you do happen to comment on this video, or any of our other videos, and your ass subscribes, you will be able to get a chance to win a battle pass for the next month of August. We're giving out 3 of them hoes, and one of them is the premium. That's like that $15 joint. So like, why fucking not, right? You know what I'm saying? Just click the subscribe button and and do like say sup. You know what I'm saying? Or hi or whatever. And enter yourself in for a chance to win something, man. And until the next time, whether it's tomorrow or the day after that, Snap Squad, we out. Deuce.
Peace.